Hi, besties! New update after tomorrow. And that means you need to get ready for it. But how? In this video, I will tell you what you need to do not to miss the limited code, as well as limited items, and a new secret pose. And I will also show you all the sneak peeks from this update. So watch carefully and until the end so as not to miss anything. And also write in the comments what item, or pose, or other update from this video you like the most. Personally, I like the new hairstyles. Let's get started. In the Easter update we got a new set and a pose, but they are limited. And you can only get them in the first week. So if you haven't got them yet, you only have 2 days left. So let me show you how to get them. How to get the same riddle code. In fact, everything is similar to what happened on April Fool's Day. First, during the intermission, you see the order of the emoticons. And then you need to look for which number under which emoticon. Now I will show you the locations that I found. And the first location I found is right here, above the shelf. The next thing I managed to find was a location that was under the ceiling. And the last clue I found was right here, outside the window. I only managed to find 3 numbers, but I know there are 5 of them, so I can guess by elimination that the next numbers will be 4 and 5, and not spend another half hour running around the map looking for the other 2 numbers. And here we have a new set consisting of a jacket, shorts, ears, and a rabbit. I really like this set because it looks so cute. And look at this bunny toy. Not only is it very beautiful and cute, but it also has a lot of toggles, which will allow you to combine it well with other outfits. For one code we got 4 items of clothing, so I think it was definitely worth the effort. I like the experience of finding the code and I hope we see something like this in the future. The upcoming event we also covered in this update of the egg hunt. That's why you need to pick up the eggs that you need to take away from the city, and I'll show you 3 of them later. All eggs are scrambled either in the dressing room or in the location during the intermission hour. In the VIP room and also in the free play server, you don't have to make jokes because they will 100% not be there. And now I'll show you all the locations that I've found. Unfortunately, due to the lags in the game, I was never able to collect 1 egg and thus did not take away the prize. If you manage to collect 30 pieces, then you will take on a new pose with a very cute animation of the bunny squeezing. But with the new update, Lana's dress could also go because it's been in the game for over a year, and it's very likely that they'll want to replace it. So let me show you how to get it. It is located in Lana's salon, right at the entrance on a table under a large portrait. Yes, right here. Let's try to wear this dress. However, as soon as you try to put it on, nothing happens. The dress is inactive, and only question marks appear in its place. This means it's locked, and to access it, you'll need to complete a special quest. As I'm showing you where to find it, keep in mind, without finishing certain tasks, the dress will stay unavailable. This was designed on purpose to encourage players to explore more and engage deeper with the game. To unlock the dress, you'll need to visit Lana's Roblox profile. She's the creator of a different game where the dress is hidden. Go to the search bar and find the user Lana.Snails once on her profile, open the Creations tab, and there you'll find a game called Forest. That's the one we need. Click play and get ready for an adventure. We're now inside the game. Watch my actions carefully so you can repeat the same. This map was recently updated, so I decided to make a fresh tutorial. By the way, I've made a guide like this before. Are there any longtime fans who remember the old version of this map? Let me know in the comments. The most important rule here, always turn left. This will keep you on the correct path. But don't miss one very important hidden passage. It's tucked behind a rock. Here it is. At this point, you must go through. This is where you'll find the portal key. Don't forget to grab it. Be very careful though, there are usually a lot of Lanas around this area, and they will start chasing you. But here's the trick. Lanas can't climb onto walls, rocks, or any high surfaces. And if you hide in a bush, they'll stop following you. So use this to your advantage and escape safely. Once you've got the key, head straight to the portal. This is the spot. Entering it will teleport you into a labyrinth. Now you need to get through the maze. At the entrance, you'll find a map that shows the way through, but it's flipped upside down. Here's the correct version of the map from the right angle. Save it or refer to it while playing. You can also follow the portraits of Lana. They're placed at the correct turns that lead to the exit. But be cautious, there are also Lanas inside the maze that can kill you. Use the shift key to run faster, and if needed, hide in the bushes. Also, make sure to use your flashlight from the inventory. There are moments of complete darkness, and without it, you might miss an important turn. My personal tip is to go as part of a large group. Especially toward the end of the maze, there are a lot of Lanas. The more of you there are, the harder it is for them to get everyone at once. At the very end here, at these doors, simply walk through. You'll see some mysterious words and a code appear on your screen. I won't explain what they mean in this video, but if you're curious, check out my full Lanalore story video. I'll leave a link in the top corner. After that, you'll automatically be teleported back into Dressed to Impress. Congratulations, you've now unlocked the exclusive dress and received a bonus of 1,500 in-game cash. This item is limited, so make sure you complete the quest while it's still available. Now let's discuss what we'll get in the Petal update. First of all, with the arrival of the Easter update, every current shop item pose packs, thematic sets, makeups, and patterns will be removed. If you haven't grabbed them yet, do it right away, because once the patch hits, they'll be gone for an unknown amount of time. Let's move on to all the sneak peeks. A special highlight of the upcoming patch is an interactive kitchen bundle, a whisk with a bowl and batter mixing animation. The accessory will work both in timed rounds and in the free play kitchen, so you'll be able to build creative culinary looks and literally whip up a victory. The clothing catalog is getting a grunge drop. The first piece is a basic crop top layered with a torn knitted cardigan featuring oversized loops. The second item is a pair of ripped detached sleeves that can clip onto any top, perfect for layering and adding texture. The third newcomer is an oversized distressed sweater with a 90s style print. I can already tell it will become my go-to piece for darker themed rounds. Hairstyles are getting refreshed too. The first is a pair of neat braids ideal for school or casual prompts. The second is long wavy hair with a thick fringe and ombre options. The dye menu will offer several gradients so you can play with bold colors. The third is a messy high ponytail with loose strands that adds just the right amount of chaos and has already stolen my heart. Let me know in the comments which of these three styles is your favorite. Time curious to hear the community's take. The developers are also treating us to new makeup options and elements for custom makeup creation. What I really love about these is how unique and creative they are. They're not just basic faces, but full-on artistic makeup designs. Even though we can only see half of each face in the preview, you can already tell how cool they'll be. Personally, I fell in love with the Easter Bunny themed makeup. It's adorable and fits the season perfectly. The developers have unveiled 4 additional faces landing the day after tomorrow. The first is a delicate look accented by tiny floral stamps beneath the eyes. The second, a versatile base with a soft smile, and to moodier options featuring subtle shades of annoyance and indifference. It is nice to see the team balancing standout themed makeups with everyday styles suitable for most prompts. A remodel of the Roblox-only luxury dress also drops. I hope the classic version stays available so players can choose between nostalgia and the remaster. Another comeback concerns the legacy pattern set. Prints removed in the Valentine patch are being fully restored, ready to apply to clothing and accessories once more. And we also received an announcement of the third new set, the cowboy set. It'll be available for both female and male body types, and it looks absolutely stunning. The Western-inspired design is super stylish, with a bold silhouette and eye-catching accessories. I especially love the cowboy hat and gloves. They give the look so much attitude and flair. I have no doubt this will become one of the most popular sets in the game. I can't say for sure how many new pose packs we'll be getting in the upcoming update, but one thing is certain. The developers are definitely not slowing down. They keep teasing new content, and today we got another sneak peek at what's coming. This time it's a completely unique pack filled with unusual and even slightly quirky poses. Just take a look. There's a sitting pose with crossed legs and hands shaped like little horns, which looks super fun. Another pose shows the character sitting on their knees, resting one hand on the ground, very soft and elegant. Then there's a standing pose with crossed legs, one hand on the waist and the other across the chest, confident and stylish. And finally, we have a sitting pose, almost in a split position, where the character looks sad and thoughtful. But that's not all. The devs are also considering creating a second K-pop pose pack. If you didn't know, there's already one in the game, and it was very popular. Now they're working on a follow-up, and they've even shown some of the possible poses. I'm not a big K-pop expert myself, so I asked a friend who's into K-pop cover dancing, and she said the selection of poses is really on point. So it sounds like this pack is going to be amazing. We're also getting a new code from the YouTuber Izzy. With it, players will be able to unlock a cute magical wand accessory. I love how it looks already, and I can't wait to see the outfits people create with it. Another big addition in this update will be a brand new Game Pass. With it, you'll be able to adjust the size, angle, and height of your accessories. It's a dream come true for anyone who loves detailed customization. It's not clear yet if it will work on clothing too, but if it does, that's going to be a game changer. I really hope the Game Pass won't cost a fortune in Robux so more players can enjoy it. Also, in the new update, we will get the brand new outfit set called Rich Girl Set. From the trailer, we can see it includes a stylish jumpsuit, a handbag, likely a new makeup and hairstyle, and heels. We even get a glimpse of a male character wearing what looks like a new coat or blazer. This update is shaping up to be full of style and surprises. The second set, which will also be released in this update, will be inspired by cyberpunk and robots in general. The design looks incredibly modern and futuristic, with an impressive amount of detail. It's something truly unique for the game. Recently, the developers even posted a video on their official TikTok where we can see how this set looks on a character. And honestly, I'm absolutely thrilled. We haven't seen anything like this in the game before, and it really opens the door for creativity. You'll be able to create bold, futuristic outfits and experiment with totally new styles. For example, one of the developers, Ewan, has already shared their own take on styling the set, and it looked amazing. Male avatars received 2 quality of life tweaks. First, the silk rank robe previously fitted only for female bodies now drapes properly on male models, letting guys flaunt their progress. Second, the handheld Apple prop gains full toggle support for male bodies, matching what girls already had. The team keeps pushing toward true gender parity, expanding styling options for every body type with each update. Dress to Impress is also launching its first official toy line. For now, the collection includes 10 unique dolls, each with its own outfit, hairstyle, accessories, and even a small display runway. Each toy set also comes with a special bonus, a card featuring the doll's image and a unique redeem code. This code can be used in-game to unlock a makeup item. There are a total of 8 common makeup options and 2 rare ones, which can only be obtained through specific dolls. Here are a couple of the makeup looks available. The first one, with rhinestones around the eyes in the form of waves. The next one, with a spectacular star makeup near the eye, as if in a disco style. This one is quite basic, with expressive lines. My favorite is a delicate makeup with stones in the form of hearts and very cute eyes. It looks like it came from Pinterest. Some of these makeup looks also come with custom makeup pieces. Usually, these are new eyes or eyeshadows with variations on noses or other facial makeup. These dolls are already available in Walmart stores and can also be ordered online from Amazon. One important thing to keep in mind, the code is single-use only. So make sure you redeem it yourself before sharing it with anyone, otherwise someone else could claim the prize before you do. Dress to Impress also released an official website, so if you want to find more additional information, you can visit it via Discord or other social networks in the game. Another interesting update is that many players really enjoyed the idea of the personalized interactive codes from the April Fool's event. Because of its popularity, it's very likely that we'll see a similar feature in the upcoming update on the 26th. It's a fun and engaging way to add more excitement and exploration to the game. As for the flamethrower item, many players have been wondering whether it will return to the game. The developers have officially stated that it won't be coming back. There are a few strong reasons for this. First, it causes a lot of lag and negatively affects overall game performance. Second, the concept of a flamethrower doesn't align with the values of dress to impress. This is a game primarily designed for a younger audience, and the developers want to maintain a peaceful, creative environment. They prefer to avoid any items that might resemble violence or weaponry in order to keep the game safe and fun for everyone. Recent updates also brought a couple of hidden new features that I really want to show you. We got a redesign of 2 pairs of shoes. The first one is these boots. Previously, they had a flat sole, but now they've been updated with a wedge platform, which gives them a more stylish look. The spike detailing was also improved. Now the texture looks sharper and more realistic. Personally, I like the old version a bit more because it was simpler, but the new one definitely has its charm and looks pretty cool. The second pair is these heels. At first glance, it might seem like nothing has changed, but if you look closely, you'll notice they now fit more snugly around the foot. They don't look as bulky as before and overall sit better on the character. We also got a very nice update for male bodies. Some items from the female wardrobe are now wearable on male avatars. And that's great news for everyone who enjoys creative styling. For example, this corset is now available for male characters. It works perfectly for layered looks, and I love how it looks on the male body. There's also a long skirt that can now be worn by male avatars. Honestly, it's one of my least used items, but maybe with this update, someone will finally find a good use for it in creative outfits. Finally, 3 more items have been made wearable on male avatars. They've shown us 3 items that will support this feature: shorts, a skirt, and a transparent waist wrap. These additions open up even more styling possibilities for unique and unexpected looks. Additionally, this update introduced several new toggles specifically for male avatars. For example, this t-shirt can now be worn either tucked in or untucked, and you can switch between these styles in the toggles menu. Those same fuss and these t-shirts too. Another update affected the long sleeve shirt. With the new toggle, you can now add a high neckline, turning it into a turtleneck. This allows for easy outfit adjustments depending on the desired style. The denim shorts have also received an update. Now they can be transformed into ripped-style shorts, giving them a more fashionable and edgy look. Let's start with the code we received, which is still active at the moment. The code is called BAD4Life, and at first glance, it looks really nice, since we get a pair of stylish heels with bows. But since this update came out on April Fool's Day, of course, things aren't quite that simple. If you put on these shoes, your legs actually turn into chicken feet. And what's even more fun is that using the toggles, you can also turn your arms into chicken legs. What do you think about that? Personally, I'm obsessed with this silly twist. But don't worry if you prefer the original version, we're getting that too. The developers confirmed that the classic heels with bows will be added soon, and players will be able to choose which version they want to keep. Here's an interesting fact that not everyone may know. The Lana lore in the game has officially turned 1 year old. That's why I truly hope the developers have something special planned for this anniversary. Maybe it'll be a new chapter in the storyline, a new map, or even a gift for all players. In my opinion, this would be a perfect moment to thank the community for their support and surprise us with something fresh and exciting. What do you think? Could we be getting something cool for the lore anniversary? Share your guesses in the comments. I'd love to read your theories and ideas. Now let's move on to the news about the upcoming update. We will have an updated version of the store. I think it will be some kind of new location. Most likely it will be located in the dressing room on Freeplay or regular servers. And maybe you will be able to try on all the things for a few seconds before buying. I think it will be very convenient. And now we even know the release date of the update for Easter. It will be released on April 26th. And Zach even shared what we will get: a brand new shop UL, new walks, fresh fits and accessories, and so much more. And now we will see how it all will look. The developers have already confirmed that a big collaboration is coming this year. They haven't revealed any details yet, but the announcement alone is intriguing. Looking back at the Brat update we got last summer, it's hard to imagine what could be even bigger. The developers have also shown us new patterns that we'll be able to get very soon. They look incredibly stylish and diverse, and they will definitely allow us to create even more unique and creative outfits. Personally, I'm curious whether they'll be available for in-game currency, like in the previous update, or if we'll be able to get them for free. Either way, they look absolutely stunning. My favorite set is definitely the top 4 patterns on the left. They're very modern and stylish, and I can already imagine how cool the outfits will look with them and what kind of combinations we'll be able to create. Speaking of items, we already have a few sneak peeks of new accessories, and that's not all. But let's start with the new clothing and accessories. The first item is this luxurious headdress in the form of a kikoshnik, which is decorated with gold ornaments and ruby stones. The next accessory is an incredible hand mirror, which is made in the same style, gold with rubies. I wonder if you can see the reflection there. This is such a staff that complements the collection, with a very expressive and cute heart made of red ruby on top. And the last one. Here is an academic square cap, just like those worn by graduates of Harvard or other prestigious universities. Quite a nice thing that can decorate a thematic image. I especially love the idea of the mirror. It would be amazing if it came with multiple toggles, allowing different placement variations in hand or even different angles. That would add more customization and creativity to outfit creation. And we can say with 100% certainty that we're getting new hairstyles because the developers are currently looking for new designers to create unique and stylish hair designs. This means we're in for even more variety when it comes to character customization, with new options to create amazing and one-of-a-kind looks. We also have a couple of sneak peeks of the new map. The developers, of course, did not specify which server this map is for regular or for the new Styles Showdown, but let's take a look at the new photos. You can immediately notice that this map is much larger than the one that is currently in Styles Showdown, but smaller than the map of regular servers. The shelves on the sides are empty. Here, too, the eyes immediately catch the fact that the shelves are completely empty. It seems as if there should have been a dressing room somewhere here, but we don't see them. But the most interesting thing is next. Unlike regular servers, where solariums are located in Lana Salon, here the solariums are located just in the corridor. Here you will clearly notice the difference. First, like on other sneak peeks, here the shelves are also completely empty. The windows have a new finish and are beautifully decorated with hearts on top, unlike regular servers. There are also no new boxes with things from the Brother and Christmas update. And the last and probably most interesting sneak peek is this one. Here you can immediately see that the male and female characters between the entrances to Lana Salon are missing. Also, the entrance to the VIP room was moved very close, and it is located right next to the Lana Salon, so the developers somehow removed the corridor with jeans and hats. It is actually very interesting to find out why exactly this map was presented to us, on which server we will play here, and why the shelves are empty. But it looks quite strange and cool. The developers have also prepared another surprise for us: new animations. And this time, it's not just poses but entirely new runway walks. Let me just show you this. I've checked them all, and my absolute favorite is the last one. It looks so stylish and dramatic. Which one do you like the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you're worried that these animations will cost Robux, I want to reassure you. Zach has confirmed that all of these packs will be exclusively for in-game currency, so don't delay and save up your money right now. Now, let's move on to the exciting part: new sneak peeks. As always, Zach is treating us to new poses, and this time, it looks like we're getting a dance animation. Honestly, it looks really cool, and I'm curious, will this be a full pose pack with different dance moves, or just a single pose available to everyone in the game? What do you think? Let me know your guesses in the comments. And the best part is that as soon as Zach finished working on the poses, we'll get them. I really hope it will be very soon, possibly in the next update, so stay tuned and don't miss out. We will also most likely have new features in the new style showdown mode. The developers are already planning the next update with new conditions, and here are some of them. Force duos: wait until it's an even number of players and force them to duo together. Mixed controls: their WASD. Controls are swapped around so it's harder for them to move. Lights off. The work area will be dark and their body can have a light, so they search for the items in the dark. Desaturate: black and white while dressing up, and when runway happens, the color turns back on. They also want to hear our feedback on these modes, so let me know in the comments what you think. Personally, I really like the idea of lights off and desaturate, but I'm not so sure about mixed controls. It seems like something very unusual and strange, but maybe it will turn out to be fun once we try it in-game. We also have a lot of codes that I highly recommend you enter, because they may disappear with the release of a new update. CHOOP1E_1S_B for CK. Lana. Lihesh. C for Ma for Lay. M3RM for Id. D1 Orst for R. Sub15 Psi. B3APL for YS_DL1E. Ella. Megan Place Boots. Lanabo. Lanatutu. S3M_OW3 and _Y4Y. Ibelislay. Bilalislay. Creek. It's just Nicolas. Amoy. Takus. Kichu. Ashley Bunny. Laboots. 1Con1CF Fortma. That wraps up today's roundup of news from Dress to Impress. Now you're fully prepped for the new update and know absolutely everything that matters, so you'll hit the patch ready for anything. Let me know in the comments which part of the update you're most excited about and what you're hoping to see on the 26th. As always, I'd love to see your support. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any game updates. See you in the next video. Bye-bye, besties.